Let me ask you something. What would you do if self doubt wasn't holding you back? For most of us, it's not a lack of talent or opportunity that keeps us stuck. It's that little voice in our head saying, "You're not good enough." But here's the thing, confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. In this video, we're going to break down what confidence really is, how self doubt works, and most importantly, how you can turn hesitation into action. Let's dive in. All right, so what is confidence? At its core, it's about trusting yourself. It's that belief that you can figure things out even when the situation feels uncertain. And no, it's not about being fearless or perfect. It's about showing up, trying, and learning as you go. Think back to when you first learned how to ride a bike. You were wobbly, right? Maybe you fell a few times, but with each try, you got better. And the more you improved, the more you believed in yourself. That's confidence in action. It grows through practice, not from waiting for some magical moment. Here's a simple truth. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So don't sit around waiting for it to show up. Start small and let it grow with you. So why is confidence such a game changer? Well, studies show that confident people are more likely to take risks, recover from failure, and go after their goals. They don't have fewer obstacles, they just trust their ability to handle them. That trust, that's what makes all the difference. Now, let's be real. Without confidence, fear runs the show. It convinces us to stay small, avoid challenges, and stick to what feels safe. But here's the catch. Nothing great happens in the comfort zone. Confidence is what pushes us to take that leap, even when we don't know what's on the other side. So, ask yourself, what would you try if you knew you couldn't fail? That's the power of confidence. It opens doors to opportunities that fear would keep locked. Let's talk about the science behind confidence. It's built on two things, competence and mindset. Competence is all about skills. It grows every time you practice and get better at something. The more you succeed, even in small ways, the more you believe in yourself. Now, mindset, that's your secret weapon. Psychologist Carol Dweck calls it the growth mindset. It's the belief that you can improve through effort. People with this mindset aren't afraid of failure. They see it as part of the process. They focus on getting better, not being perfect. And that shift in perspective, it's huge. When you combine competence and mindset, you create a feedback loop. You try, you grow, you believe in yourself more, and then you try again. Confidence isn't a one-time thing. It's a habit you build over time. Let's be honest, self-doubt can feel paralyzing. It's that voice in your head that says, "You're not good enough," or "What if you fail?" And the worst part? The longer you listen, the louder it gets. Take imposter syndrome, for example. It's that feeling that you don't deserve your success, like you're one step away from being found out. Even Maya Angelou once said, "I've written 11 books, but each time I think, uh-oh, they're going to find me out now." If she felt that way, it's clear we're not alone. But here's the thing, self-doubt isn't the truth. It's just fear dressed up as logic. And the best way to silence it? Action. Every time you take a step forward, you prove to yourself that those doubts don't define you. Here's something most people don't realize. Confidence doesn't come first, action does. Waiting to feel ready is one of the biggest traps. Confidence grows every time you take a step, even if it's a small one. For example, let's say public speaking makes your heart race. Don't jump into a packed auditorium right away. Start small, practice in front of a mirror, then try speaking to a friend. Each little success builds momentum, and that momentum, that's where confidence comes from. The bottom line is, confidence isn't about never feeling afraid. It's about moving forward, even when fear is tagging along. Okay, let's talk about failure, and most of us treat it like the ultimate enemy, but the truth is, failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. Every mistake you make teaches you something valuable. Thomas Edison once said, "I haven't failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." And he was right. Failure is feedback. It's telling you what didn't work so you can get closer to what does. When you start seeing failure this way, it stops being something to fear and becomes something to learn from. Visualization and affirmations are two of the simplest yet most powerful tools for building confidence. Visualization is all about imagining yourself succeeding. Picture it, acing that presentation, landing the job, or crossing the finish line. Athletes do this all the time, and it works because your brain starts to believe it's possible. Affirmations, on the other hand, are about flipping the script on negative self talk. Replace "I'm not good enough" with "I'm learning and improving every day." It might feel awkward at first, but over time, these little shifts change the way you see yourself. So here's the big takeaway: confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build one step at a time. It's about taking action, reframing failure, and surrounding yourself with positivity. Start small, but start today. What's one thing you can do right now to grow your confidence? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe. You've got this.